Welcome to the Angel Mystic Podcast. I am super excited you are listening because this is where spiritually open minds can come together to explore the wonders of angels, spiritual connections, and the art of manifesting. Hosted by me, Amanda Tooke, the Angel Mystic, your spiritual midwife to help you on your journey to a fulfilling and happy life. You may have seen me on ITV, Channel 4, or even in Fate and Fortune magazine. In each episode, we will delve into the mystical world of angels, offering you insights, guidance, practical tools to deepen your connection with the upstairs so that you can find inner peace, happiness, joy, and create the life that you want. Tune in for weekly, fun conversations, transformational insights that will elevate your spiritual journey and awaken your inner mystic. Please hit subscribe now as we embark on a transformational adventure with the Angel Mystic Podcast. Welcome to the Angel Mystic Podcast. And this podcast is called Angels or Guides, Who is Really Helping You? So let's look at this because this comes on the back of a question I asked in the free group, Abundance Manifesting. It's my free community group. If you're not in there, why are you not? It's on Facebook. Come and find us. There will be a link in the show notes. But really, I asked, what do you want help with? What do you want me to answer in these podcasts? And this was one of the questions. There was also some other great ones. So I'm sure I'm going to be going down the list. And if you want me to answer something, you can head into the group and go in pinned posts and find the thread, put something in there. I know there is confusion at times, about thinking who your angel is. We all want to meet our angels and our guides and see them and hear them talking to us. And the whole thing gets a little bit muddled and mixed up. So I'm hoping we're going to iron some things out in this episode today. But here's what I'm going to say is, and I have sort of done a podcast before, I'm sure, saying that your angel is not one of your loved ones. They are not. And that might feel comforting, thinking that your loved one, your nana or whatever is your angel. Well, let me tell you, your loved ones are with you and your angels are with you. Now, I like to think of it in different layers. So think of us down here on Earth. And if you're watching on YouTube, you'll see me waddling my hands around a lot right now. But we're down here on Earth. We're having this human reality. We are spiritual beings. We came from spirit, which is the next layer up. And we came in and we're having this human reality. When we go back to spirit, when our life ends, we go what I class as going home. We go back into spirit. That is, where we stay, we review our life. That's a whole different podcast in itself. When we no longer need to keep reincarnating back to Earth to learn lessons and all of that, which is what life down here is about, we stay in the spirit realm as a spirit guide. We become a spirit guide. We come through and help other people with expertise that we have. So we've got our angels lowest down, then we've got spirit, and in that big realm there is your spirit guides. After that, we've got angels. After that, we've got source. And within the angel realms, there's a lot of different layers as well. So keeping it really simple, think of it as 4 chunks. Us down here on Earth, next one is up is spirit, next one is angels, the top one is source. Source can be whoever, whatever you want to call it. I believe it's all the same thing, but we all experience it differently. It's the elephant. Imagine there's a load of us in one room. There's an elephant in the middle of the room. We've all got our eyes closed and we're all touching a different bit of the elephant. Somebody's touching the tail, somebody's touching the tusk, the ears, the tummy, the back, the leg, the foot. You get the picture. We're all touching the elephant, but we'll all experience it differently. That's why some people want to call it the universe, God, divine, source, Buddha, whatever you want like to call it. It doesn't matter to me. It's all one of the same thing. Creator. So we've got all those four different layers. And we've got to remember that we are spirit ourselves, but we're having this human reality. And I don't want to get this complicated and start talking about multi-dimensions and all of that, because I do believe that is the truth as well. But for you, in navigating life and doing it with spiritual connections, you can be tapping in to your angels, your guides, and your loved ones in spirit. So your angels have never been on the earth plane. Your angels, that's how you know they're not your loved ones. They've never been on the earth plane. They are a very high vibrational energy. They're not people. They might be perceived as sort of human looking with wings, but they're not people. They're an energy. The purest, unconditional love. That's the vibration. They love you unconditionally. They're not male, they're not female. They may present more masculine, they may present more feminine at times, but that's all because they want to help you and they are crafting their communication the way that you need it. They don't have a name, but they might give you a name. That name will help you connect. If you don't need a name, they're not going to give you a name. But they are always with you. They cannot help you unless even you ask. And they're called guardian angels. They're there to guard you, to keep you safe. If you ever don't feel safe, you can ask your angels. After that, let's talk. With source energy, we all know what that is at the top, in whatever shape or form we believe that to be. The next one down is angels. We've talked a little bit about that whole amazing realm. The next one down is spirit. And in spirit, we can have our loved ones. And sometimes spirit will come through really quickly after they've passed. Other times they take some time. We can also have our spirit guides. Our spirit guides are not going to keep coming back and reincarnating. They're staying up there. They've got a specialist subject. You might hear of Buddhist monks, native Indians. That's the type of spirit guides. But we also have our loved ones in spirit that are around us that we can connect with. Your spirit guides can change throughout your life, whereas your angels don't. But this is the whole team. And I don't need to work out whether it's my angels or my guides or my nana or whoever it might be. I am more than happy. And that's just where I'm at on my journey at this point, because earlier in my journey, I wanted to know exactly who my angels were, exactly what my spirit guides were about, which spirit guide was helping me with what thing. But I've got to a point in my journey where I've got so much trust in what I classify as the upstairs, the whole shebang, the whole realms, that I don't mind who and what is helping me, as long as one of them is. I'm just happy to connect in and feel that peace and just thank them for the help that they're giving me. Your guides are never really going to tell you what to do, but they'll guide you with whatever you decide you want to do, because we've got free will and we can go in any direction that we want. But they'll always guide us, and our angels will always keep us safe, because that's the role of them. So I hope this and it feels quite short today, but I hope this podcast has helped you understand that you can have angels, you can have guides, you can have your loved ones in spirit, and you can connect with them all. But the biggest thing that you need to do is trust. Because maybe I should do a podcast, because I talk about this in my trainings all the time, about how we misconceive what really clairvoyance, clairaudience, claircognizance, and clairsentience is. But do trust what you're getting. Because when you do, that's when you're going to feel supported. And does that matter if it's your angel or your guide that's answered you, as long as you feel like you're being answered? So don't get in your own way with it all. That's what I want to say. So we're going to look at what the cards want us to know. And I do believe this is for the 12th to the, oh gosh, what will it be? 18th. The 12th to the 18th of May. So let's see. I'm just shuffling the cards. I get a real peaceful feeling from these cards this week. Oh, wait till you see what's just come out. 3, 4. Oh my goodness, 5. It's my week. Forget it, everyone. This week is just for me. I'm only joking. It just happens to have a couple of my favorite cards: Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Gosh, it looks, I've put 7 cards out, but it feels like I've got something weird going on. It feels like I've got 8 cards, but it's not. It's 7. What's going on? Okay, let's start. If you're watching on YouTube, you'll see me getting all giddy about this. This for Monday is the new life card. Yes, new life. And the timing is very apt for me because there's a lot of new things starting. So this is what I'm giddy about. But new beginnings are ahead, which is super exciting. And I often say, you know, whenever we want a new life, it starts with having some new thoughts. If you keep thinking the same things over and over again, guess what? You're going to keep getting the same things over and over again, because your thoughts become your feelings, and that is what manifests. So today, on Monday, start thinking about new things. Think about what you want and what you don't want. On Tuesday, we've got the support card. This is your angels saying, look, all those good ideas that you had from Monday, we're here to support you with them. Come on, lean on us. We can't help you unless you ask. They're going to clear things out of the way so those new ideas can come to fruition. Wednesday is the issues card. Now, this is saying, look, don't be worrying what anybody else thinks. Stay in your own lane. Don't be worried about what other people are saying. In fact, sometimes it's best not to share what you want to manifest with other people, because their limiting beliefs will project onto you and stop you, because you could well adopt them too. So make sure that you are staying in your own lane. Make sure you're not worrying about what other people think about what it is that you want. Because if you want to manifest what you were thinking about on Monday, you've got to ignore the others. And look at this for Thursday. This is the other card that got me giddy. It's the wait and see card. I love, 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 love this card. It is my favorite card in the whole deck. Because when we're manifesting, we do have to wait and see. And so often we are looking in one direction, thinking, where is that manifestation? It's not arrived yet. And it's because we're looking, no spirits are coming in, looking in the wrong direction. So stay true to what it is that you want and wait and see. Trust and believe that everything is getting organized. the upstairs that's sorting everything out for you so you can have what it is that you want. You don't need to rush ahead. You need to trust and believe and stay in the magic of that visualization of what it is that you want. And as we move into Friday, God, the safety card. Now, the safety card is really about energy hygiene. That's what this card is about. This is about making sure that you're not picking up stuff that is not yours. Now, if you are feeling, maybe you go for a cup of tea with a friend and they have a good old moan about things and you come out feeling a little bit negative and despondent, tune in with yourself. Or maybe you end up picking up one of their aches and pains. You can do that as well. Tune into yourself and ask, is it mine or is it theirs? And send it back. Because your energy needs to be squeaky clean and you need to be upping the game with your grounding and protection so that you're not getting depleted. And as we move into Saturday, it is the Guardian Angel card, which is a beautiful reminder that you do have guardian angels around you and they can't help you unless you ask. So they will help you manifest exactly what you want in that new life, but not unless you ask them. So make sure you've done that on Saturday. You can ask any way that you want. You can shout it out loud. You can ask in your head. You can do it as a prayer. You can write it down. Just make sure you do it. And Sunday, I feel just giddy as a kipper. That's what my nana always used to say to me, giddy as a kipper. And it's the joy card. And this is the fuel for your manifesting. So instead of sitting there wondering, how the heck am I going to manifest that new life that I want? Get out and have some more joy. Get out and do fun things. If you do, you're raising your vibration. It's the biggest manifesting hack going. Having more joy, having more fun. Here's the signs that you need to look out for this week. Look out for rainbows. Look out for messages in cloud formation. Look out for a little bird coming close to you. And look out for little white feathers. That's your messages for this week. I hope you've enjoyed this podcast. As ever, please leave us a little comment, a little review, a little like, tick some little stars if you can. Do whatever you can and share it out. And I will be back with you next week. The angels are really tickling my nose now. And I will see you then. Who knows what we're going to be talking about. But if you want me to talk about something that you want answers to, go and put it in the free group. I'll see you then. Bye for now. I hope you've enjoyed this episode. If so, please hit follow and share my message by sharing with your friends. It would be amazing if you can leave a review. All this will help and it activates the universal law of the more you give, the more you receive. So it's a win-win. You can find more good stuff between episodes over on social media. Just search The Angel Mystic on Facebook, Instagram or TikTok, or check out the links in the show notes. I'd love for you to connect more over in my free group in Abundance Manifesting, all on Facebook. I hope to see you there.